There are players who shine brightly for a season. And then there's the kind of light that refuses to go out. The kind that, even when dimmed by time, still blinds you when you dare to look directly at it. At 38 years old, Lionel Messi should be winding down. But in Miami, in the pink and black of a team, still learning how to dream, he is writing one more chapter, one more story of magic, mistakes, and miracles. Even here, even now, he is beyond compare. That's how the commentator chose to describe Lionel Messi's first goal in Inter, Miami's 4-1 victory over Montreal. And yet, that was only the third most remarkable thing he did that night. Because what unfolded on that pitch wasn't just a football match, and it was a masterclass. A reminder, a quiet roar from a man who refuses to fade quietly into history. Only days earlier, Messi and Inter Miami had been humbled, thrashed 4-0 by his former club, PSG, at the Club World Cup. He posted on Instagram afterward, "We leave with pride for reaching the last 16. Now to focus on MLS and all that is coming." And just like that, the Club World Cup, a fun, lucrative distraction, it was over. It was time to get back to the real work. But what happened at that tournament was still telling. In the group stage, Messi dragged Inter Miami to a historic 2-1 comeback win over Porto, the first time an MLS team had ever beaten a European club in a competitive match. Against PSG, even in defeat, he left us glimpses of the old magic. And it left everyone wondering, could he still do it in Europe? We might soon find out. At 38, nearly 39, Messi's story feels like it's entering its final chapter, but he's raging against the dying of the light, maybe a little too forcefully at times. But every so often he reminds us of exactly what we once had. Against Montreal, the game started with a mistake. A bizarre, uncharacteristic back pass gifted Montreal an early lead. But as he's done 1,000 times before, Messi made amends. 2 goals, both beautiful. 1 assist, and 1 pass on a vision, so audacious it made the crowd gasp, that you'll remember for the rest of the season. That night marked 3 straight MLS games where Messi scored 2 goals and added an assist, a feat no one has managed in this league since his old Barcelona teammate. Thierry Henry did it back in 2012. And then there was his second goal. If you see just one moment from that night, let it be this. He picks up the ball just past the center circle, stops, looks up. Then he goes, driving at the heart of Montreal's defense. The pace isn't what it once was, but the close control, the quick feet, the impossible balance, they're all still there. 5 defenders close in on him. 5. But somehow, he dances through them all and rolls the ball into the corner of the net. It was impossible not to think of that iconic solo goal against Getafe almost 20 years ago. Different stage, same genius. Messi's numbers in MLS now? 31 goals and 17 assists in just 38 games. Proof, as if anyone still needed it, that this level of football is child's play for him. After the final whistle, Javier Mascherano summed it up perfectly. It wasn't easy to come back after a month away playing the Club World Cup. But the players handled it beautifully. The team had to dig deep to turn it around, and they did. Tonight was a great night. 3 important points. Now we focus back on MLS. But even with Messi's brilliance, Inter Miami's season has been rocky. They sit 6th in the Eastern Conference, dropping points in nearly half their matches so far. He still hasn't lifted the MLS Cup. And if the whispers about his contract negotiations are true, this season might just be his last chance to do it. But watching him now, rolling back the years, moving like he's got unfinished business, you wouldn't bet against him. Even here, even now, he is still beyond compare.